Hello friends, we're back for another RWBY reaction. Today we're checking out Volume 9, Episode 6. Now in the last episode, we got Jean. Jean is back. The boy wonder himself. Um, we didn't really get much from the episodes. Like, it's hard to say because the season is basically a big side quest, right? As far as we know, nothing really ties into the main story. This is just like a nice breather, right? Some of my friends were saying that so far it's like chibi. It's RWBY chibi, but canon in a way, right? We're not doing the actual plot, we're taking a break. So it kind of tells you um is time moving forward at the same speed as ever after, or are things like slower in the real world? And ever like a day in ever after is like a few minutes in the real world, something like that. But yeah, let's check out the episode. So John is back and we got some cool moments, right? But the episodes, dude, the episodes have been relatively boring, if I'm being honest. Like this season, we're getting moments here and there, some good dialogue from time to time, but it's definitely far from like what we're used to. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this song. Like we already had a few weeks to digest it even more. Let me know how does it rank up based on the other songs. I still think it's the worst, right? That's the only part I like, the inside. It's inside. Whoa! Whoa, that was new. Oh my god, they did a JoJo! They did a JoJo! Oh my god! If you guys don't know, JoJo is notorious for having editing with the openings. If something's like revealed, normally something with like the main antagonist, they change the opening to add something there, and this is definitely a JoJo reference. You have Jean, the Rusty Knight. That was the part of the Rusty Knight, but since it's already been revealed, they modified the opening to have Jean there, and he looks sick here. He looks sick. He actually looks like maybe mid-30s, I would say. Holy shit. That inside. Lord John. I'm very hopeful for this episode in particular, just because we got that part. Also, I never mentioned it, but I think the reason why Neo was there and the site is there is because Neo has the site, right? All right. So what happened to John? We're probably gonna get his backstory here.
Hold on.
Oh! Jean has it. I will say, I wonder if, because it looks like Jean came here, he was already awake, while the only person we saw was Ruby, and Ruby was like knocked out, right? So I wonder if the other girls all came here from, you know, like asleep basically, and then they just wake up and they're here. It looks like John did arrive here while he was awake, so he wasn't like knocked out from the fall or something.
Am I?
I don't know how significant that is, but... And what happens if you swim out of sea? Do you just end up in the island anyway?
Yeah.
Is that a fruit? Do you eat that? Oh,
Hey, no.
it manipulates time.
Stop it! Please stop!
That's what aged him. Oh my god, that was weird.
I thought maybe I'd never see you again. But I knew if I waited long enough, that you would fall. Just like I did.
Oh!
It's really you, right? When I saw you in the market,
Wait, is the armor the same? Because they made it look like it's the same, but is it the same?
Yeah?
No, it's not the same.
It's really you, right? When I saw you in the market,
Sean, it's us. How did you find us?
How are you the Rusted Knight? And when did you get so...
Mature.
Ooh! The Ice Queen is into the Rusted Knight. Ooh! Look at Yang's face. She's like, now you want some of that rust, don't you, Ice?
What happened in Atlas? After the rest of us fell?
I guess we've all got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, Penny died.
She's got 2 relics now?
Yeah.
And with Cinder, the ability to get another.
She doesn't know where the beacon relic is.
Yeah, the beacon
there's
relic.
that to be thankful for, at least.
We lost Atlas and the relic.
But we got everyone out safely. Jean said so.
We risked their home to save the relic, and we failed.
Getting everyone out has to count for something.
What good is saving anybody if Salem just destroys the world anyway?
Oh my god, why are they saying this now? This is exactly what Ironwood said. What does it matter if the world falls to Salem? Right? And they were like, no, we gotta fight, man. We gotta fight for every life.
That's how Ironwood thought.
Yeah.
You don't mean that.
Are you done? We need to move before the weather turns, or it's going to take us a lot longer to get to safety.
Where did you get the ride? Oh, he nicknamed
Plenty of time
it
to look your wounds
Juniper.
later.
That's right, because the characters here don't really have names for the most part, right? They just refer to them as like teacup and prince, you know, titles. But Jean met this whatever this is, and nicknamed it Juniper. Just to feel like he has a team, right? It's a team perspective.
So, where are we going again?
My village. I still can't believe you made it all the way from the Crimson Keep on your own.
Not on our own. We had help. Oh. I hope the cat is okay.
What cat?
That cat!
Oh,
Oh, whew, I found you. Why is it you always find the thing you're looking for in the very last place you look? Sean! Oh my! It has been an indeterminate amount of time, hasn't it? So, how have you been?
Wait, you two know each other?
Well, they'd have to. From the story.
Oh, John. I think there's a misunderstanding. The cat can get us all out of here.
that's what you
Don't
think.
have time for this. We've got to get to my village. Don't worry. We don't need a guide.
But your friends wanted to go to the tree.
That's where you're letting them take you?
Well, yeah. That's how Alex got out. Right?
You didn't tell them anything.
No, that's simply not true. I told them plenty of things. A few anythings and lots of somethings.
Can somebody please make sense?
That tree is death. It absorbs you, takes your memories, and turns you into something else. If you go there, it's going to erase you. They call it ascension here. But that's really what it is.
Wait, the tree is what causes ascension?
That's what got the herbalist. The roots of the tree.
Pretty curious that you neglected to mention that.
Oh, excellent penmanship. But you are not from here. It won't do that to you guys.
Oh, yeah? Then what happened to Lewis?
Who?
Alex's brother.
Okay. I have heard a lot of hype for these episodes in particular, but I kind of shrugged it off because I got the same hype from like the first 4 or 5 episodes. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. But it's getting good. It is getting good. Say that again, Sean.
Alex's brother.
That can't be right.
She had a brother? Why didn't you mention him?
Well, you never asked, silly. It was always Alex this and Alex that.
We've been following this story the whole time, and it's not even true?
Damn. Then why didn't Alex mention
go.
that she had a brother?
A lot of good that's done you after, what? How many years?
Can everyone please stop? This is a lot to take in.
Well, looks like we're stuck at a crossroads then.
I was not ready for that. I was not ready.
Damn it. Welcome to a punderstorm. A weather pattern that creates a physical manifestation of a mental or emotional problem. So, we appear to be at a metaphorical and literal crossroads.
Ah! Was this initiated by the cat, or it's just a phenomenon that happens in Ever After when two individuals have a crossroad?
How perfectly, stupidly ever after it. This place really is the pits.
The only way out is to resolve the problem or wait until the storm passes. Let's just get moving.
Okay, I asked for that.
Where's Yang? And Blake?
Must have had something bigger to work out.
I am very surprised. I am very surprised. I did not think that the writing would be good, right? Because it's been super dull. But now we're getting that old RWBY. That old RWBY writing. The shit that makes you stay, right? Oh my god. For me, it's not the fight scenes. The fight scenes are, you've kind of seen the good stuff and they're all around that level. It's not impressive. The impressive is the dialogue. For me at least.
Where's Yang? And Blake?
Must have had something bigger to work out.
Oh my god.
Blake! Yay! What do we do? We need to get to that platform.
Is that really what you need to do? Uh-huh.
You know this would go quicker if you make up your minds.
Oh, believe Jean or believe the cat?
I just don't get how the story is both real and not.
It all happened. Just not the way Alex said when she wrote it.
Ooh. Yep.
So, what? She just lied?
You have...
Oh, they're playing the ending theme of Volume 8 where Mantle gets flooded. You know, where Crow is like, Ruby! Ruby! That's a nice touch.
So, what? She just lied?
You have no idea. I waited for you to fall. For years. But somebody else showed up first. It was Alex. And her brother, Lewis. Two siblings from
Oh!
her-
That was Alex.
I told them I was from there too. I was waiting for my friends. Once I started helping them, it didn't take long for me to figure out I was in her story. I was the rusted knight.
Nice.
But things weren't always the same as the book. Like Alex. She wasn't just a little petulant or inconsiderate. She was selfish. Cruel. Like this whole world was simply make-believe and the rules didn't apply to her. Lewis was the kind one. The clever one. We went places she didn't mention in the story. Like the herbalist. Something changed there. Whatever he said to her, she wasn't the same after that.
Ooh.
She lost all trust in us. Started accusing us of things. The more I tried to get the story back on track, the more she distrusted me. Was it my fault? Did I change the story? I couldn't even be the make-believe hero.
Wow! What a line! Ah, the make-believe hero. I've always wanted to be a hero. Dude, John has been the MVP of this episode. Screw that. John so far has been the MVP of the whole volume, considering he's only been in like one episode and a few seconds in another.
Story? I couldn't even be the make-believe hero. I didn't have time to make it right. The rusted knight drank the poison in her stead. She said she wouldn't let anyone get in the way of her leaving. That she'd do whatever it takes. And then she was gone. So, not exactly my favorite story anymore.
I'm so sorry.
I wonder if that means Jean knows how to get out of here and he was just waiting on Team Ruby to get out. But I was right of what I said earlier about when John fell to Ever After, it was a different time, right? He was like a few years before. Dude, this is gonna be a sick reunion once John gets out and he meets up with Ren and Nora and like, yeah. I'm ready to be the leader now.
Wait, why don't you trust the cat then?
The cat's role in the Ever After. I figured it out later when the cat came back for me once Alex left. When people lose their way here, the cat convinces them somehow. Either to keep performing their role or to go to the tree and get a new one. The cat calls it healing, but it's manipulation. The cat was never helping Alex or you. Their purpose here is to feed the tree, to keep the cycle going.
How can you be sure?
Because the cat took Alex and Lewis there. But only one of them made it back to our world.
Oh, so the tree is the way out. Somehow. So did Alex betray Lewis? Said you can have him, but let me out? Something like that.
You alright? I'll feel a lot better when we're together on that platform.
Oh.
Is it a password or something? Together! Platform!
Yeah.
No luck? I'm sure you'll figure it out, though. You're good at that. You think so? Well, yeah. You've got a really good brain. Okay, that did something. I
Give
talked about
compliments.
you, so... You have cat ears! I think your cat ears are cute.
Yeah.
Nailed it! Even though I don't know what it is yet. Maybe it's saying things we never said
Oh,
to
okay.
each other.
Yeah.
I think you're an extraordinary person. You're always the first to lighten a situation. You act bravely when you're afraid.
What is this music?
You do what you say. Try to keep up. I like that you've never been intimidated by me, even when you didn't like me all that much. I was a little wary of people in general, but you never gave up on them, even when they hurt you. You never give up. You know what matters to you.
I like this hymn.
Any big truths we haven't dropped on each other yet?
Oh my god. I'm into girls. I'm into fondness. Alright.
Did you just think of something that didn't say it?
That can't be what this is about. It's like a cliff. And if I do it, I'm just going to fall.
I think we're already falling.
Ah, interesting.
Just say it, Yang.
I think I love you.
I love you too.
Whoa! This is gonna be the favorite episode of a lot of people. Just because of that scene. Just because of that scene. Do they get transported here or the real
the
world?
first place I looked rather than the last.
Or I mean like outside this crossroads?
Told us.
Oh, I thought there was more to the story. You're accusing me of something. Same page now.
You're the one who gives afterins to the tree. Why haven't you been telling us the truth?
When afterins get all higgledy-piggledy, I help them return to the ever after, yes. But you're not afterins. I'm not taking you there to ascend. I'm taking you there because you all have such delightful information for me.
You pretended like you'd never heard of the story when you met us. But Jean had already told you.
I think old Jean's maybe a few sandberries short of a picnic these days, wouldn't you say?
What happened when you took Alex and Lewis to the tree?
I don't know. She had told me she'd take me with her through the door to Remnant, but she tricked me. Just like all of you. You only want to use me in the same way I've only seen others as sources for knowledge and entertainment. Well, at least now I know what not to do.
We just want to get home.
Thank you for this lesson, Ruby, Rose, Huntress. I'll be on my way now. Stay with your friend.
Yep. He eliminated the option to follow him, so the crossroads ended immediately.
Did we miss anything?
Feels like I've been waiting forever for that.
Oh boy.
Hey, there's something I've been holding on to for you.
Oh, the sight.
It was the first thing I saw when I was falling. Years later, when I finally found it, I knew I'd caught back up to the time of my husband.
Wait, what's happening?
Ruby?
Hey. Thank you, Sean.
Don't mention it.
Sean, what did happen to Lewis?
I think Alex traded him to the tree in order to leave. And then she wrote him out of the story. Good night, everyone.
Yeah. Sounds right enough. Okay. All right. That was the best episode in the volume so far, and I am blown away. Okay, I am blown away. It's kind of good and bad that I'm blown away, if I'm being honest, because the first few episodes have been so below par that your expectation is so low, right? And you finally get a good episode, so you're like, whoa, where did this come from? Right? But yeah, I'd say it's an above average episode for RWBY standards. It's an amazing episode for Volume 9 standards, right? We'll leave it at that. So we got significant moments here. We learn a lot about the story, about Alex and Lewis, and that kind of tells you something, right? It kind of tells you, well, what's going to happen? How do we actually live? Do we need a sacrifice? Right? How does that even work? Do you bargain with the tree, give them part of your soul, right? in order to leave, if you want to like everyone to leave. So it's nice seeing John though. It's nice seeing John. Um, this mature John is MVP. Probably gonna be MVP of the whole uh, volume. The surprising part. What is the surprising part? No Neo, right? 6 out of 10 episodes and no Neo. What what are we waiting for? What the hell are we waiting for? I hope the next 4 episodes are gonna be as fire as this one. Right? I kept saying the first 5 was whatever to not good. But this one was fire. And we can just hope that the next episodes are, you know, content filled as this one. So that's going to be the reaction. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description. I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.